he says, "Oh, Timothy," here it is, "guard the deposit entrusted to you." Timothy is the son in the faith of Apostle Paul. Let me see the hands of the parents who have done the best that they could to raise their children in the fear and the admonition of the Lord. Let me see hands. If you've done the best you could to raise your children right. Thank you so much for your hand. Thank you for your honesty. Our responsibility is not only to teach them right, but to teach them how to guard against what's right. How to guard what we put in them. It's not just about teaching them right and then sending them out, but no, it's about teaching them to guard, because there's going to be people. Paul said this at the church of Ephesus in Acts chapter 20. He says, "At my departing," he says, "grievous wolves are going to come in and they're going to try to subvert. They're going to try to overrule what it is I've taught you. I've trained you for 3 years. But as soon as I leave, there's going to be some people or some person that's going to be trying to pull your way. Come on here, mama. Come on here, daddy. Come on here, grandma. Come on here, granddaddy. Come on, I'm trying to tell you that we got to teach our children, and we ought to train them up in the ways of God. Train them how to teach. Train them how to pray. Train them how to love God. Train them how to be able to be dependent upon the things of God." And here we got to tell them that you need to guard what mama taught you, and you got to have a relationship with God and Jesus for yourself. Come on here, somebody. And I got to teach them. I got to train them how to guard against, because the enemy's coming. Look what he says: "Avoid the irreverent babble and contradictions of what is falsely called knowledge." Can I tell you that's exactly what's going on in 2020? There's a bunch of irreverent babble. You'll see it in a moment. There's a bunch of irreverent babble and contradictions, and they're calling it knowledge, or they're calling it being woke. They're calling it to where you and I, we're in the dark. We just blindly serving God because we were told that we ought to, but we ought to teach our children. This is why they're being snatched away in high school. This is why as soon as they get old enough, they're saying, "I don't want to go back to my mom's house." I said it myself. When I was getting up out of my mom's house, I've had all the church I can stand for the rest of my life. Anybody that's going to be honest and say that and say, as soon as I get up out of here, I went to church enough for me and my children and my children's children. And I was saying, I'm never coming back. Come on, y'all, they're going to talk to me here. And this is why it's not, there's a part of it where we make foolish decisions and do what we need to do. But if we don't learn how to teach them how to guard against these professors and guard against these teachers and guard against these people that they're bumping into, how they ought to guard against what God has put on the inside of them, they're going to be snatched away. Oh, look.